on CCX News, the impact of looming hospital cuts. Local nurses say 3,400 patients will soon lose care in Robbinsdale after a North Memorial Health announcement. Nurses gathered outside North Memorial Health Hospital to call for something different. I explain what they're asking for and what the health system is up against.
If a baby is born at North Memorial Robbinsdale and needs NICU after May 25th, there will be no team of NICU nurses to resuscitate that infant.
After the Robbinsdale Hospital announced cuts to its NICU and mental health services, North Memorial Health staff shared personal testimonies with the press.
I've seen people stuck in the ER for 10 days because there are no inpatient beds available within North or the surrounding hospitals, yet North has decided that this is one of the areas where they should make cuts.
Leah Limerick, an ER nurse and psychiatry patient, says she's seen the strain from both sides.
So many people are in need of mental health care right now, especially since COVID, that a patient may wait 6 months or more before being able to get in for an appointment.
And what that basically means is
North Memorial Health CEO Trevor Sawalish said in a March Maple Grove Council meeting that the health system is at its financial breaking point. The health system also said in a statement to CCX News that these cuts are difficult for everyone. It said in part, "We've been clear about the $100 million negative impact of government programs to the operations of Robbinsdale Hospital and our need for public funding support. Health system leaders are calling for legislative support, as North Memorial currently receives no county assistance." At the rally, the nurses are asking the health system for transparency. Nurse Shiori Konda Mohammed says the MNA opposes all cuts until the book is open.
What would it take to not lose access to these essential services? Are they truly due to the reason they stated? Or is the community we serve being deprived of essential services in interest of pursuing growth, expansion, and more profit?
The cuts are set to begin in late August. We will have North Memorial's full statement on our website, ccxmedia.org. Plymouth police are reminding residents to remove valuables from cars parked outside. Police sent out an alert over the weekend after 4 smash-and-grab thefts in a span of a day. A couple happened in a business parking lot near 494 and County Road 6. Another happened outside an apartment complex. Chief Eric Fadden says there's no rhyme or reason as to where the thefts are occurring and says 4 in one night is pretty unusual.
If your car is locked and there's nothing seen inside the car, those people are going to walk to the next car. They're not going to take the time to break in and just hope that there's something there.
Police say thefts typically go up as the weather gets nicer. Thieves have stolen keys, garage door openers, and other valuables. The city of Golden Valley is a candidate to land new jobs with the company's new research and development facility. Baxter Healthcare is considering a facility on General Mills Boulevard for its so-called R&D Center of Excellence. Baxter makes products to treat kidney disease and other medical conditions. According to city documents, Baxter would make up to a $40 million investment in the facility and create 100 new jobs over the next 2 years. The company is also considering Chicago for its center. If Golden Valley is chosen, Baxter would relocate another 70 jobs to the new center from an existing facility in Plymouth. A bill authored by a Golden Valley lawmaker would provide additional funding for elections and help pay for security upgrades. The Minnesota House recently passed the elections budget bill, authored by Representative Mike Freiberg of Golden Valley. The bill would help local governments with certain election-related expenses, such as voting equipment, cybersecurity, and improving physical access to voting locations. It also aims to provide more clarity on the source of campaign donations. Approximately 6 million Americans have vision loss and 1 million have blindness. However, finding someone who writes for the blind is rare. But as Kevin Miller reports, a Golden Valley woman's Braille business is making a difference.
A K would be pushing these 2 dots down.
Technology has come a long way.
This is called a Braille writer, and it's like a blind person's typewriter.
Box directions.
So all I have to do is to do that and then put it into Braille. This is called a refreshable Braille display. So I can listen to it, but I can also read it on here.
What used to be done by hand now requires specialized tools.
And for transcribing Braille, that is just essential. I couldn't do it without having both.
Braille is a tactile written language for the blind.
So let's say I want to emboss this.
In this computer age, there's still a need for Braille. Maureen Pranghofer knows this well.
It says combined cinnamon, flour, milk.
A series of injuries meant Braille would be a lasting part of her life.
One accident in 1993, and I became totally blind in 4 days.
She now runs a Braille transcription business called Braille It out of her Golden Valley home.
Before COVID, there was like 118 transcribers, and I think now it's down to 48.
And she's one of only a handful in the nation.
I don't know of anybody else that's doing it in Minnesota out of their home.
She transcribes almost anything into Braille.
I love it. It's like I open my inbox and I get a request and I never know what it's going to be. This is the one for the art museum.
It's time-consuming work,
It's very detailed and there's lots of rules.
but it's essential for those that need it.
The Braille readers that are out there really want everything in Braille. There is a pretty high demand for it.
In Golden Valley, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Braille requires more space on the page than written text. Typically, one page of text converts to 3 pages of Braille.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.